Hello everyone. After a nice streak of sunshine here in Idaho, it unfortunately came to an end midweek, which is when I was expecting it to pass on through. You can see all of the cloud coverage. Temperatures still looking all right, though. A couple of areas might break into the 60s. We'll have to watch and wait and see, but still sitting in the mid 50s is all right. But if you take one look at what we're seeing conditions wise, the entire coastline from Washington all the way down to Northern California currently getting hit by a decent wave of rain moving into the region, and even parts of Idaho starting to see the first remnants of that system arriving into our region. I kind of expected it into the morning time to be somewhat subtle, and then moving in to the rest of the day, increased chances of rain. And going into tonight, that's when we're really going to start to see that rain arrive into our region. Let's take a look at this system starts to make its way east and arrive into the Treasure Valley region, going into the earliest parts of Thursdays when we're expecting a fair bit of rain to pass on over. Snow mixes up into those mountain ranges, places 5,000 to 6,000 feet. So McCall Cascade looking at about 2 inches expected to fall, and above 7,000 feet seeing 6 inches of some fresh snow, which is great for those ski resorts. And then going into Friday, a little bit of a gap is expected, but then right into Saturday, more activity on top of that as well. I do want to mention we do have a lunar eclipse that is going to be happening late Thursday night into Friday morning. I do believe it's about 11:26 Pacific time, and so 12:26 our time is when that lunar eclipse is going to start. Hopefully the clouds will part just a bit to get to see that awesome phenomenon. Then going into the rest of this weekend, more activity expected going into Saturday night into Sunday morning. So just do be prepared. We are going to see plenty of precipitation, and then even the earliest parts of Monday too. And wouldn't you guess it, Tuesday also having some more activity pass on through our region, a potential of some rain snow mixes. This is around 3:30 expected to pass on over, and hopefully going into Wednesday, this is what follows suit, and we get a little bit of a dry spell to break up all this precipitation. But it looks as though we might even see a little bit more going into the first parts of spring. Spring is March 20th, and we might see a little bit of spring shower to come along with it as well. Taking a look at some of that snowfall, pretty impressive numbers we're seeing up to this point. 4 inches up at Cascade, 4 inches over in McCall, almost 5 inches in Stanley. Pomerel Mountain getting 15 inches. Going to be great for them when it comes to skiing and snowboarding. Magic on top of that as well, close to 9 inches of snowfall. The valley ranges still sitting dry, expecting rain snow mixes but no accumulation, the National Weather Service is saying. Taking a look at those temperatures going into tomorrow, we've been into those 60s and upper 50s, now starting to see a bit of a dip in temperatures. As you can see, 49 over in Mountain Home. That's going to be the norm for a majority of the Treasure Valley going into the rest of this week, expecting it on Friday. Temperatures dipping on top of that as well. I was talking about 40s and 50s for most of this region. Now 30s and 40s expected for McCall and Cascade, 40s everywhere else, 50s expected in Riggins, Idaho, and those rain snow showers are expected on top of it as well. That dip in temperatures coming fairly quick. We were in the 60s at the beginning of this week. We will end in the 40s by the end of it. Friday expecting the 40s, and then we're going to rise back up in temperatures. Potential of 60 degrees on Sunday. We'll have to wait and see. But rain snow mix is the highest chance of snow expected in the valley floor area. Nothing that's going to accumulate, but still falling out of the skies between Friday and Saturday because of that dip in temperatures. You can see right at freezing, just getting close to it. And then a little bit more precipitation is expected after this weekend as well. Going into St. Patrick's Day, prepare for it. Unfortunately, that shift has arrived here in Idaho.